So, Varun, you said that there are different types of personalization. You also said that there are different levels of personalization. It makes me feel that there are, different kinds of personalizations that can actually be stack ranked, right? So, what are these different levels of personalization, Varun?
Now, there are 4 levels of personalization. We've named them L1, L2, L3, L4.
Okay.
One is your basic personalization, which deals with understanding the basic demographics of your customer, like age, gender, geography, etc.
Right.
Consider a company that wants to send a mass blast to only the women on Women's Day.
Right.
Discount offer. That would be a great example of a demographic simple L1 communication.
Right. Right.
L2 is when we start analyzing behaviors of customers.
Okay.
Consider a customer who wanted to buy a tennis racket, added that to the cart, viewed a category of say tennis balls, but then got a phone call and just abandoned their purchase.
Right.
Now the company, based on their past actions of all of this, can actually target them with the right message with maybe a discount code just to accelerate that.
Right. Right.
L3 is when things get really interesting, right?
Right.
This is where the company starts predicting how the future behavior of a person would be.
Right.
The very generic e-commerce platform, it might even start selling you tickets for a tennis match at a later point.
Right.
It knows that you've searched for XYZ things, you bought XYZ, so your interests are so and so, and you can actually be targeted for a future event that you may not have searched for and actually be successful at it, right? So this is a super powerful tool to actually get your users or customers.
Interesting. So this is the point where we're getting into prediction, right? Like where we are actually sort of, it's not just the next best action, but it's the next best experience that we are sort of trying to predict for the customer.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's sort of a new age of engagement.
That's interesting. So what's L4 then?
L4 is even more interesting, where you actually target customers in real time.
Right.
For example, you might have actually completed your purchase of that tennis racket, but now you get nudged for a tennis ball pack, a shock absorber, a grip for your racket, etc., so as to improve your average order value.
Right.
So actually, it is in that real time when you know that you bought a great product, you bundle additional offerings so that your average order value increases.
Oh, that's very cool. Like, it's just at that moment when they're making that decision to make that purchase, you are essentially giving them one more nudge to buy something else. And we used to do this at Amazon, where, when we are selling a smartphone, we are selling a case, we're selling mobile insurance in real time, and we're also segmenting them very smartly to target, say, mobile insurance to those people buying high range phones. So I'm guessing it's that last minute decision where you are now nudging them to make that final purchase and increase that overall basket size.